Hey, I'm Steve. I'm so glad that you're joining me right now. I wanted to kind of give you a glimpse into one of my little, I guess you call it a passion project, something that I've just started doing. But it's been a dream that's been kind of like on the back burner for many, many years. And in the last year, I've been really thinking of this story that I wanted to tell and finally got the courage to do it. And so for my birthday, I ended up getting a drawing tablet. And over the last week or so, I've been drawing out these pictures. I've always sucked at drawing people. I just want to let you know that. And so when I show you what I'm going to show you, it's with a bit of a sensitive heart. And so just understand that. I'm pretty excited about it though, and I'm going to kind of reveal some of the characters and then show you the comic. Okay, so like at least some of the first pages. Now, different characters have different influences, or some of them somewhat have different influences. And yeah, so I'll just kind of walk you through it. So back when I was a kid, one of the first things that I actually designed was, one of these guys, and I call it a centaur. What's a centaur? Well, it's these guys right here. So the cannon is also a hand. So kind of Mega Man somewhat inspired, but centaurs, for I think the obvious reason, they're walking on four legs and have a upper torso. So that's at least what people call them. I don't know if that's what they call them yet. Haven't got there yet. I kind of do story organically. Anyway, we got then. All right, and then we got this guy who his armor is made out of a centaur's body, right? So I do know how he gets this armor, and there's a reason why it has the different coloring, but overall similar in terms of structure. So this is who I'm calling the Samaritan. So as a Christian, the Good Samaritan is a person that stands out, and obviously Captain America is kind of one of my favorite comic book characters, and he's been virtually destroyed over the last several years. And it breaks my heart. And so I wanted someone that kind of had similar values, but obviously different story, and very clearly was inspired by who Captain America was, and decided to take up his own shield because he saw that even in just the comics, that Captain America is no longer Captain America. He's just some watered down something. And it's just depressing. So anyway, so I'm calling him the Samaritan. And then we got this guy. I'm calling him Tiny. So Tiny is a superhero name, and that's why he's standing on a box. He's a Scottish guy. He's actually kind of influenced by Gimli. So he's just a short dude who was a bodybuilder, and there are some perks with this axe that you're seeing here. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about him. And then this is kind of the group, right? So clearly they fight the centaurs, and that's them all standing together. I was really excited that I was able to create this picture. And so anyway, then we got the comic that actually starts up. So I'm trying to figure out if I can do this. All right, so just the opening. So what you'll see is, again, I've never been good at drawing people, okay? I just want you to understand that. I've never been good at drawing people, so be gentle, be nice. And I've never really done a comic book before. So being 34 and having this kind of fun, I'm just enjoying it, right? So and clearly never making a video before. Hokey nine. All right, you don't have to do this. Just go home. So this is very clearly, if you don't know our world right now, then you don't know what's going on. But anyway, this is what's going. So this is him. He's intervening in the circumstances. So this is before he actually becomes the Samaritan. He's just being a person who was inspired by Captain America, which is just why he's just going out wearing body armor that he bought on like Banggood or something, or AliExpress or Wish or something. It's just paintball armor that he customized to look like Captain America because it was inspiring to him. And so same with the shield. He just got that online as well. He just ordered it in. So he doesn't really have many fight moves. I mean, he's been trying to learn. He's been training and just watching YouTube videos or whatever to figure out how can I help people, but also stop those who need to be stopped. So you don't have to do this. You got guys with Molotov cocktails. You got a guy with a brick, and he tosses the brick and he blocks it with a shield. And then he's looking back at the riot police and care to help. Nope. And then someone throws the Molotov cocktail and that lands everywhere. So this page, obviously, I don't think it's done yet. I kind of need to give it a little bit more TLC. And also, I don't know, add a little bit more something. I do feel like it's missing something. But then we got to this page, and he's standing there, and it's obviously, this is happening in front of a courthouse. So a court of justice is where he's at. And I was really proud of this picture just because the angle was really hard to do. The lighting, it was really cool when I took out the actual like coloring and just left the shadows and the lighting. It looked sweet. It looked like some like on fire ghost kind of a thing, but it was really rad. Anyway, I spent a lot of time working on this one picture. Felt pretty good about it, so I actually shared it on Facebook just to kind of see what people would say. And then we got to this page. So he's saying this has to stop, and the ringleader of this group, who shall remain kind of unnamed but very clearly inspired by a real group that is active, he says, "Get him." And look at the detail on that hand. Oh, like that was a lot of work. I spent a lot of time on that hand drawing that. I was really proud of that. It really looked good. And then there's this guy. His eyes are way too big, but all these guys charge at him. And so he takes down the first guy, smacks the second guy with the shield, and his head obviously puts out the flame that was going on there. And then you got big boy with the baseball bat. He's right there. How do I change the page? Am I a boomer? What's going on here? Next. Next. How do I go next? Next. Next. Well, that sucks. Alright. Maybe that is the last page. That's the last page that I've finished. Alright, anyway. So, that's in my head. There's the one that I'm working on currently, and it's not anywhere near done. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on. They're called the Bystanders, this team. So once again, I'll just... There it is. All right, Bystanders. So this is who they are. That's their team name, if you want to call it that. You will see their kind of somewhat origin stories without going too deep into the origin, just kind of how they end up grouping up. You'll see that and where that goes, but I'm pretty pumped about it. So if you are interested, please just make a comment, follow me, do what you need to do. If you have advice, I would love to have your advice. I know that I'm a rookie, and I'm okay with that. I know that I'm not that great, but I do like to be creative, and I do like to give it a shot. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and have a good one. God bless you.